What is up, guys? In this video, I'm going to be explaining to you guys how the bundling process works and how to do it correctly, because a lot of people mess this up and I want to make sure that you guys don't make the same mistake as well. So if you are not bundling your product, then this video will not apply to you. But if you are bundling your product, then this video is very important. So the two examples I'm going to be using for this video are going to be this egg separator and this tiny spatula. So let's say that we are bundling these two products together and we are selling them as one unit. So when someone purchases our product, they're going to be receiving both of these because we are bundling them together. And the reason we would be bundling these together is to possibly add more value, to increase our price, or get more sales on our listing, to be different or differentiate. And that could possibly work if you bundle correctly. And I talked about earlier in the course how to find a good product to bundle. And like I already talked about, you need to make sure that you are bundling products that will actually work together. So not all products will work together. You need to refer back to the video when I talked about how to find products that will bundle well together. So let's say that these do bundle well together and we are selling these together to get the most value. Now what do we do and how do we process that, and how do we make sure that everything is compliant to Amazon's rules and we're doing everything correctly? So the main thing you need to know is Amazon will not put two things together for you. So if you send these spatulas individually to Amazon and then you send these individually to Amazon, Amazon will not put them together and ship them out for you. You need to have them already packaged from your manufacturer together and then sent to Amazon. So Amazon will not do any of the bundling for you. They don't even want to know about it, honestly. So in the warehouse, they shouldn't even know that you have an item bundled. They should just take your box, your custom packaging, and they should send it out. They don't need to look for two different boxes or whatever. They don't need to bundle things together for you. You either have them bundled already or it's not going to happen. So this process is actually a lot simpler than people think. A lot of people think that you need to send in one thing to Amazon, send in another thing to Amazon, and then pay them a fee to put them together. I don't know, I hear a bunch of weird things, and that is not how you want to do it. You want to do it this way because this is actually extremely easy. So if you get both your products manufactured at the same place, so let's say our supplier makes these egg separators and the spatula, that supplier makes both of these things in the same warehouse, so it's very easy for them to put them together for us. And now we take our custom packaging, let's say this is our custom packaging, and we just tell them to put it in the same box, one each together. So we are putting the egg separator in our custom packaging, and we are also putting the spatula into our custom packaging. Now this is going to be sent to Amazon just like this into our big box with a bunch of these in it. So we want to have our supplier or manufacturer already put both products into one package together. Now you want to make sure that you tell them that you need to put one of each product in each individual packaging. If not, then they may put everything separated. So you need to make sure that you are letting them know that you are bundling these products together and you need to have one of each product in each individual package to make sure that they do it correctly. And if you guys want to be extra safe and make sure that they did actually bundle one of each into each product packaging, then you can hire an inspection company and they can do an inspection on your shipment to make sure that each package has what it needs to have in it and it's all labeled correctly and everything is working and not broken. That is what an inspection company will be for, and that is something that you guys should consider using, especially if you are bundling. Now, if you guys cannot fit your two products into one packaging, then you can also have them put together in a more difficult manner. I've seen people even tape two products together, so I'm going to give you guys another example. So let's say we are selling this with this, and our manufacturer told us that they do not have a box that would fit both of these together. Now, I don't recommend you use tape. You can also use a sort of poly bag to put around these that keeps them both together. This kind of looks unprofessional, so if you can, I would just recommend keeping it to one box like this egg separator and spatula because it makes it more simple and cleaner. But if it does not work and you cannot fit both together, then you can definitely get two separate packages and have them put together with a poly bag, and then make sure you put a logo on it if it is tape or anything like that that says do not separate, sold as set. That way the FBA warehouse doesn't separate them and think that they are two different products. Also, if you're selling them together in a poly bag or taped together, you will also only need to have one FNSKU code on it because these two things are being sold as one. So you are only going to have one listing for these two things being sold together. So that way you would only need one FNSKU code. An FNSKU code is basically how Amazon will find products in their warehouse. So if they are in their warehouse and they have two separate FNSKU codes on these, then they will not know which one to scan. So you need to have only one FNSKU code on a bundled product. You cannot have two. If you have two, then it says it's basically two different products completely sold separately. So if you're selling them together, it is much easier if you put them into a single box just like this, because it won't even be confusing, and then that way you're not even tempted to make the wrong choice and put two FNSKUs on it, because it's simply one package. So if you are selling as two packages, make sure that they are well put together. That way Amazon knows that they are sold as a set. Also put the logo on it that says sold as set. And also only have one FNSKU for these two products, and you better only have one listing for these two products because they are only being sold as a set. So that way you would only need one listing for these two products. I understand a lot of this stuff can be very confusing to you guys, so if you need clarification, email me and I will definitely clear it up for you guys. And this video only applies to you if you are thinking about bundling or you are going to bundle. If you are not bundling, then this video simply will not apply to you. And maybe in the future you will bundle, so you can always look back on this video to get reference for future bundling experiences. So I'll catch you guys in the next video.